if we want to claim him as an Igbo presidential candidate, then we would say, since Obi cannot win the northern states, let him win the eastern states. Let northern candidates win northern states, western candidates win western states, and eastern candidates win eastern states. That way, we will have no national winner, but regional winners. Maybe that is what Ihedioha was advocating. How can you reconcile a situation where one says elections aren't won by emotions, yet using sentiments to substantiate chances of winning elections by clear identification of the potency of parochial tribal inclination in determining the outcome of election rather than rational decision based on capacity of candidate by facts of their track records, health status, passion, and commitment to offer a selfless and sincere service of their plans for the country. How can you ever reconcile that? What beats me silly is the fact that just when you think it's really time to heal the septic injuries of the genocide, one comes up to poke it again with a sabo word against his own people who have been for ages after the said genocide kept away from power and other national entitlement as a punishment for seeking a just means of calibrating a united and progressive country on what is today being clamored for in a nomenclature of reconstructuring. What an irony, really. Let's now beam the light on the word sabo, which is a short form of the word saboteur. During the genocide of 1967 to 1970, which was, in fact, an invasion of Nigerian forces of the old eastern states, the eastern states who sought an independent country of their own in the name of Biafra fought to defend their people and their land. Unfortunately, they were not equipped with sophisticated weapons that were at the disposal of the Nigerian forces, who were equipped by Britain and their allies. But the Biafran forces, by sheer will and surprising ingenuity, were standing their ground and producing their own military hardware to withstand and hopefully subdue the Nigerian forces. Unfortunately, for lack of faith and other self-aggrandizing motives, some Biafran soldiers began to betray the Biafran cause, and they were identified and executed as saboteurs. That sabotage is what is known as treason in legal terminology, and it quickly became notorious as sabo. Anyone who was identified as sabo became anathema, and one Emmanuel Ifajuna of the Biafran army became the face of that unfortunate word when it was discovered that he was selling out the Biafran cause for his selfish reason. For that, he was tried, found guilty, and executed. So, since that time, anyone identified as Sabo till this day is looked upon with contempt as one who, for his selfish interest, does everything against the interests of his people. Now, look at Ihedioha in the light of where he stands today in the politics of Nigeria, where Obi is a frontline presidential candidate for the 2023 election. In the viral video of the E-Regime Bise in Accra, Emeka Ihedioha was seen and heard campaigning for Atiku of the PDP and urged the people to vote for Atiku and not any other party, because he believes that after Atiku, an Igbo man will get a turn to become president of Nigeria. He clearly ignored his own brother Peter Obi, who is in the same presidential race under the platform of the Labour Party, instead highlighting the fact that only the candidate who can win northern states will become the president, which he assures the Igbos that Obi can't win. Therefore, it will be wise for the Igbos to vote for his candidate, being Atiku of the PDP, who will make an Igbo a president after Atiku, finishes his term. He made it known that anyone who fails to vote for Atiku is a sabo of the Igbo quest to become president after Atiku. It's clear to him Obi will not win. Regardless of the fact that Obi is so eminently qualified and stands shoulder high above Atiku, it is also very glaring to everyone that people like Ihedioha are more interested in the tribe of whoever becomes president than in the leadership qualities of the individual. One would wonder if that is coming from an incurable malady of inferiority complex, envy, or stark stupidity. Whatever the case, however, it's clear that the true Sabo is Emeka, the son of Ihedioha. And this time, not just a Sabo to the Igbo, but also a Sabo to the Nigerian struggle to have a quality leader that will lead the country to greatness. The only difference between Ifeajuna and Ihedioha is that Ifeajuna is far more handsome and intelligent than Ihedioha. Nigeria must beware of people like Ihedioha if she must truly heal and progress to achieve her potential. Again, the one important thing every African must remember is an Africa that stands against itself can never stand